In the weird little house on the dead-end street in London lived the old man known as Mr. Mord. It was his grotesque hobby which brought the inquisitive newspaper man, a hobby which seemed to indicate that Mr. Mord's predictions of the future had an uncanny way of proving dead right.
I'm Sam Drake of the Herald News, Mr. Mord. Heard a report that you got a strange hobby which might entertain our readers.
Yes! Come in, gentlemen, come in!
My hocus-pocus man here is Ken Carl. Like to get some information from you while Ken snaps some pictures of your home.
We'd be delighted, wouldn't we, Mephistopheles? Come! This room I call Hades. Just a private joke of mine. In here you'll find my representation of the nastiest maniacs and killers of contemporary times. All the heads, of course, I fashioned with my own hands. This head, for instance, Angela Trent, electrocuted for murder of 10 lovers. Here is Brett Hastings, poisoned his wife and children. Mr. Carl, go right ahead and snap any picture you desire.
Sure.
I have captured the evil facial character of every kill of consequence of the past 25 years. Mr. Carl, stay away from that!
I don't recall seeing that face before, Mr. Mord. Outside a zoo? Who is he?
A work of imagination, you might call it. Yes, imagination. It relaxes me. But come, there are many more heads to see.
I want a shot of that grotesque head the old idiot worked on for relaxation. Good. Carl caught my high shot. Now to distract more attention. This knife. I got it. About that creep, Mr. Mord. What's... Ow! That knife cut my hand.
You're bleeding. I can't stand the sight of blood. Come into the next room. We'll bandage the wound.
Sam got him out of the way. Now to get that picture. Queer duck revels over depraved wax heads, but the sight of blood makes him ill. One more shot.
Thank you for your time and courtesy, Mr. Mord. Been a pleasure to meet you and Mephistopheles.
We have enjoyed your visit, gentlemen. Perhaps we shall meet again sometime.
With a feeling of dread, the newspaperman hurried to the Herald News office, where the bizarre story was written and photographs developed. The next day...
Hey, this story looks interesting, boys. This old nuts queer hobby ought to make a lurid 2-page spread. And those pictures?
Here's another, Chief. The final touch to the yarn. It's his work of imagination.
We read it in a newspaper, not a horror magazine. That thing raises goose pimples. Excuse me, boys. What? Some goon went berserk? Axed his whole family in River Place? Get an interview with the killer and plenty of gory pictures. Step on it, Sam.
A few minutes later, a blood-chilling sight greeted the two reporters.
This killer's some sort of imbecile. The family kept him locked up in a room all by himself. An hour ago, he busted loose and went to work on everybody in sight with an axe he picked up. They got him strapped up, waiting for the nut wagon. Tell me the truth, boys. You ever seen anything as hideous as him?
Good Lord! That face!
Sam Drake and his photographer raced frantically across town, and soon...
The journalist killers have returned. Is there anything
You sure can, Mr. Moore. Answer some questions and take a look at this. This picture of your imagination, Carl snapped it while I decoyed you with that knife cut. It's an exact duplicate of a maniac who went berserk this afternoon. But you did it before the murders!
You fools! You took that picture after I warned you! Now you'll pay for your cursed stooping! Both your lives will be forfeited!
Don't make me laugh, Grandpop! Who the devil do you think you are anyway? Some sort of omnipotent devil?
A cold, deadly smile creeps over Mr. Moore's face. He raised his hand, flicked his finger, and...
Burn my face, you old creep! I'll teach you! Die, you miserable little madman! Die! 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 Hey! There's no blood flowing from his wounds. It's impossible.
This is the greatest scoop of my life. Pictures of a murder being committed. I'll make enough dough to retire.
Carl, trying to run out on me, eh?
No, Sam.
You liar! You snapped pictures of me knifing the old devil. You were gonna peddle them. They can't hang me any more for 2 murders than they can for 1, can they, Carl? You wanna double-cross me, you slimy snake? A wax bath will change your mind.
No, Sam.
This is like a mad, foul dream. Yet it's happening. The furnace, a perfect place to get rid of the bodies. Ashes can't testify in court. Who's that? No, it can't be. I killed you. I stabbed you to death. You're dead. You're dead, you devil.
Stupid mortal! I predicted that both of you would forfeit your lives, and I am never wrong. Well, Mephistopheles, don't you think the time has come for Mr. Drake to make a contribution to our little collection?
No.
Struggling will avail you nothing, journalist. That boing wax is clogging your mouth and burning your flesh. In another moment, you'll be dead. Another murder added to my monstrous collection. The head of the creature who dared to call me a devil. It wouldn't be right for a mere mortal to realize who I actually am.
The end. Alright, I'm going. Stop scratching yourself. You get away from me.
He busted loose, went to work on everybody in sight with an axe. He picked up... Went to work on everybody...
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
With an axe, you picked up.
No, Sam.
Ah! That's as girly as you got. Give us another one. Ah! Better?
I want to shot of that grotesque head the old idiot worked on for relaxation.